All right, welcome back, everybody, from that very short intermission, and we are back with yet another race. Some heavy hitters on the screen. We have Puncayshun, former 70-star world record holder and former 120-star world record holder.
Yeah, just mention the former world record
Yeah,
holder.
he doesn't have them anymore, guys. Okay, he's not that good anymore. Might be a little washed up, Puncayshun hasn't been on top of the world in quite a while. Chizo5 taking all of his records and maybe some of his subs to Puncayshun, maybe trying to recover, but I haven't seen any PBs lately, so maybe not trying hard enough. But Heisenburger, he's been hot on 70-star. He got a 49 recently. He is up there, okay? Just within the past week or so, Heisenburger getting the 49.50 of his dreams and could be showing some serious stuff against Puncayshun here. What do you think, Cartoon? Is this going to be a good match?
It's looking like it could be a good match. I mean, it depends. If Puncayshun watches a movie, I mean, there's a good chance of the upset. You never know. But all jokes aside, I mean, these are two really good players. I expect a really close race.
Yeah, it could be a really good race. What do you think, Heisen? Can you take down 7th place Puncayshun? He's fallen that far.
Well, like Cartoon said, if he watches a movie, I think I have some pretty good odds.
Well, Punkay, are there any good movies on Netflix right now that you would like to watch?
I don't even have Netflix.
Okay, well, I think Heisen, you might be in some trouble.
You might want to buy him Netflix right now.
Yeah, somebody, could you please gift Punkay a Netflix subscription if you're voting for Heisen? Any thoughts from you, Punkay? You haven't been doing 70-star in a long time. Not really finishing runs much either, but been doing a lot of practice. Are you feeling hot?
I did some offline 70 last night. Ooh. And I got like a 50.02, and I easily lost like over a minute and 50 due to like really stupid things.
Your subs might not be happy to hear that. You might be getting some unsubscriptions here. I'd think that if you were doing runs, maybe you'd want to stream it.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 6 or 7 a.m. or something, and I was felt like doing it offline. But I haven't really been playing much Mario recently for whatever reason. But I think I can at least get a sub 50, hopefully.
All right, well, sub 50 perhaps on the table for Punkay. We know Heisen can also do it, so we could see the race, one of the best races of the tournament here, and I'd like to wish you guys good luck. Any last questions from you, Cartoon?
No, good luck to both runners, and we hope for a good race.
Yeah, see you guys soon.
All right, thanks.
See ya.
All right, so a matchup of Titans here. Sub 50, not a very common time to find in 70-star. And I don't think we've seen very many of them at all in the tournament so far, from what I can tell. And both are on the table for these runners. We could see some serious sauce.
Of the sub 50s we've seen, we haven't ever seen both runners hit sub 50 yet this year. So
it looks like Puncayshun's actually opting to play on Japanese. Not only will he be losing time just to the language, but if he opts to do the second pillarless, he has that chance of sound glitching.
Puncayshun, a very experienced player, though. I mean, I'm sure he knows the way to not get sound glitch, but
you'd think that, but he's more Punkay. I'd consider more of a 120-star runner, and when you do SSL secrets in 120-star, you're getting the coins. So the way that he avoids sound glitch there is different. So I guess we'll see. Maybe he is prepared. But
yeah, I mean, who knows?
Still on the table.
I mean, even if he's prepared, he could still mess up. So yeah, you never know.
Mm-hmm. But we have, different timing here in the intro cutscene. Puncayshun will be ahead by a little bit at the beginning here because he's on Japanese, but he'll lose it gradually over the course of the run.
Yeah, Japanese intro is faster because there's no voice acting for Peach, but Japanese text boxes is slower, so he'll lose time gradually.
For example, there is one less text box on every 100 coin star on English. That is a good time save. It's mostly just all scrolling text. Like Bowser text is faster. Some of the Bowser doors are faster. And you know, Vi.GG, I mentioned them earlier, but we could have some hot bets, you know, going on in this race. Heisenburger could pull off a nice upset. He's been looking hot lately, and puncayshun not been playing a whole lot. Puncayshun with the medium bomb gonna be losing time to Heisenburger right away. Yeah, I don't know. Anything can really happen in these Mario races, but check out Vi.GG, guys. They are helping bring prize pools to these runners here, contributing to the Super Mario 64 70-star tournament, the Super Metroid Any Percent tournament, and the Super Mario Odyssey Any Percent tournament. So check them out. They make the magic happen here on GSA. And puncayshun, slide first.
Yeah, Heisenberger electing to get Womp's Fortress out of the way, but losing a second due to castle movement.
Yeah, I don't agree with ever doing Womps before slide in a race at all. You have to do everything anyway, so the order doesn't really matter that much, and you might as well take the free time save.
That's a good point. Sometimes it's a mental game. Just do what you're used to. Maybe that's what he's feeling, but otherwise, I mean, when you really think about it, you know, every second matters in a race like this.
Heisen, you know, going into the holy trinity of stars here, unholy trinity in Womp's Fortress, Canalus, Alice, and 100 coin. Having a little bit of trouble on Alice, been making some small movement errors, but he's in the cage.
Yeah, he's got the trick first try, but a little bit of movement errors that puncayshun so far isn't making.
Yeah, Punkay looking pretty good. I'd say all in all, Punkay definitely ahead of Heisen.
I'd say there's some good signs that Punkay didn't give in to temptations and is not watching a movie right now. But...
yeah, I don't think he is. Heisen also going for, the pro cycle, I guess. I mean, not the proist cycle. He's going for a good cycle here, but you'll probably see Punkay go for 5 more coins along with his 100 coin. Ooh, Heisen missing both of his spares. That will contribute to some time lost, and also misses the wall kick after bouncing off of the Piranha Plant.
The blue coin also very close to falling, but luckily he barely grazed it.
Now we have Punkay entering for 100 coin. He's going for the safer cycle too. Interesting. Punkay, you know, deciding it's a race. He doesn't want to have to deal with the difficulty of the fastest cycle. I can get behind that.
Yeah, I believe Pro Cycle only saves like 2 or 3 seconds over Fast Cycle, so for a race, it's very safe.
It's
Ooh,
not.
Punkay,
Yeah,
almost grabbing the star. Not sure what to do here.
He might not make half cycle.
Yeah, he's just going for normal cycle.
Half cycle.
Cutting his losses.
He did grab a few extra coins though, so that should help him.
At the very least, not grabbing Wild Blue on accident.
Puncayshun though, trying to make it up here with some clean islands, looking pretty good, pretty solid. Actually, a good thing to touch on is a lot of runners, I think they put a lot of focus on making the cycle in Womp's Fortress, but then don't put as much time into the second half. And the second half of Womp's Fortress 100 coin, I'd say, is the most crucial, because it's the easiest place to lose time. I mean, as long as you make the cycle, it doesn't matter how fast it is, but everything after that matters.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely, when I started to focus on the ending of coins, I saw my golds and like dropping and times, getting better. So it's a very important and often overlooked part of the star.
Heisenburger gonna have some faster text here on the Womp Lad here, and Punkay's dead on Wild Blue. You hate to see it happen. It happens to the best of us. Punkay, not quite high enough on the tree. That is an unfortunate 15-second time loss here from Punkay. Also didn't quite hit the rollout on that railing, or I don't know what you call it, that lip of a ledge. A little bit of extra time loss. Heisenburger definitely in the lead now. There's no doubt about it. Let's see if he can hold on to it, though.
Yeah, Heisenburger in the driver's seat for the time being.
Misses his double jump after the fence clip, but still making the cycle, no big deal. And, Around 610 for a Womps Fortress 8. Fairly respectable, especially for a race. Heisenberger not losing too much time there. Ooh,
Has to
missed
get-
side flip input.
Has to get 2 slide stars now as opposed to Punkay, who only needs 1 more. But he still needs another star in Womps.
Yep.
So
Heisen's definitely ahead here. One slide, the first slide star before Womps, I believe, takes around 45 seconds. And though Punkay should get the star around the same time as Heisen, Punkay has to move from Womps Fortress all the way over to the slide where Heisenberger is already in the main area. Punkay missing the elevator here in Womps. It's a big time loss. It looks like he didn't quite have the angle, didn't run Mario around enough. Sometimes you just triple jump, dive, and completely miss.
So Punkay around 13 seconds behind. Definitely not too big of a gap. Punkay definitely has good chance to make up time.
Yeah, we have a high chance that Punkay just kind of passively saves time if both players don't make mistakes. Just from, you know, slightly more optimized movement.
And the 0.1 second time save that he just got on the slide.
Yeah, Punkay kind of destroying Heisen right now, honestly. Heisen looking kind of washed.
But no 12,
Punkay-
no 12-5, so both reset.
Yeah, no 12-5 from Punkay. Maybe not playing Mario enough these days. Cheese definitely would have gotten it. Now, you know, it's no wonder why Punkay, you know, lost his world records to Cheese. Pity going a little bit too hard on Punkay right now. Definitely doesn't have any Mario world records. Can't really criticize. And Punkay definitely saving time on the flying over Heisen. There's no doubt. So look at Heisen. Clears the text box at 8:37. What about Punkay? What does he got? All right, it looks like it's the 9-second lead. Punkay actually saving quite a bit of time over Heisen on the wing cap. Both players in Dark World. A death could be a big deal. We could see Heisen skyrocket into the lead or Punkay skyrocket into the lead, perhaps.
And we have seen deaths here throughout this tournament. This is,
Oh yeah, they happen to everyone.
Yeah, a very difficult stage.
And we've Heisenberger going for the poverty shake cycle route.
Just playing it safe, but ensuring that he doesn't die.
Yep. Punkay going for a more traditional shake cycle. The poverty shake cycle is actually a little bit faster than the regular one, so you would wonder why we call it poverty. I think it's basically just because it's easier.
That's bizarre. I didn't know that that was faster and easier.
Yeah, apparently it's like 0.2 seconds. It's not a big deal.
Puncayshun with the double first, making up a little bit more ground.
And definitely with anything faster than Shig, like Zaya and the Tsukishima route, yeah, you can't really be doing that movement.
So we got a close one so far, 3 Bowser 1. This is what we were hoping for. Good close race.
I think Punkay losing perhaps a little bit of time there on that Bowser text over Heisen. It'd be pretty crazy if we see Punkay lose by the amount of time that Japanese loses to English.
That would be crazy. We've seen some retimes already in this tournament too, so races have come down to the wire.
Drogi did lose to English when he played Japanese as well, just by a couple seconds, which is pretty rough to see.
Yeah, it's definitely a feel bad because he's got to know that that was preventable, so it's tough. It's got to be tough sitting up in that there.
Looks like Punkay missed his speed kick and did a dive instead.
Heisenberg missing the box though.
I think Punkay having a little bit of extra time save there. He's just gaining on Heisenberger gradually. Very small amounts, but consistently.
Yeah, one often says slow and steady wins the race, but I think this is more fast and steady. He's playing consistently a little bit faster
Yep.
just steadily eating up those seconds.
Punkay also nicer castle movement to CCM. Heisenberg struggled to get to the door. But wall kicks will work, can be pretty spicy. Looks like Heisen is going for slipping and sliding away first, though. Punkay will probably do wall kicks will work first. It looks like that is the case.
So we're
People
going
can
to
die
be
here
seeing
pretty
CCM 18 from Heisenberger.
Yes, definitely. Punkay, I don't know exactly what he's up to. We will see. I did not happen to catch his previous race in the bracket.
I don't think I did either. If I did, I didn't see CCM.
Mm-hmm.
But he's getting coins now, so he's doing CCM 17.
Yep. And I agree with that. CCM 17 pretty fast. Speed is good. Oh, I guess this is actually his first race in the tournament. I just checked the standings.
Oh, okay.
So, Punkay, everything on display now, showing his opponents what is up. It'll be interesting to see if he opts for SSL secrets, if he does HMC early, if he does Tiny Huge Island Reds. There's so many options.
Endless possibilities.
Not endless, but many possibilities.
Finite possibilities.
Yes, finite. There's only, 120 stars in the game to choose from. Not that many routes can happen. I mean, there could be a lot of routes, but not many good ones.
What is it, like 120 factorial, right? Or maybe that's not quite the way to calculate. I don't know how the math would check out.
I don't know. There's a lot of options, but there's not a lot of good options.
Heisen missing a coin on the entrance. Gotta be careful here.
Indeed did.
He has to get every coin, otherwise he loses around a minute, so this is very, very scary.
Heisen, no stranger to CCM 100 though. Let's see him, still lock it down, no problem.
And that jump with the arch is by far, in my opinion, the hardest part.
Yep, once you
Timing
pass
that
that,
jump.
you're
Yeah.
pretty good. There's that one line of coins next to the slide shortcut. And that one can be pretty tough too. But Heisen, no problems here, getting 100 coins. And still going to be beating the Penguin. Maybe more impressive. Definitely not. But could be to some people. And we see Puncayshun. It looks like he's ahead, but in reality, he still might be behind by a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure the lead is very small though, so if Punkay plays well, he may pass him.
If
and we may
Punkay
not
does
even be able to tell.
SSL secrets and he does them well, he will be ahead of Heisen by a small margin if everything else is the same. Heisen going for wall kicks will work. Was positioned pretty far away from the edge, had to jump and move a little bit.
But no major mistake on it.
Yep, avoided the death. Punkay going for the nice kill on the Boo. Long jump for the second hit. Definitely a very solid star there. Boo's balcony can be quite tough.
Yeah, especially with the long jump strat.
Yeah, we saw, I don't remember who it was, go for the long jump and then fall all the way down. It was yesterday night. Let me see here. Let me check my notes. I don't remember. It might have been Yale or something. Or wait, no, it was Liam, maybe? I don't know. Someone did it and they fell, and it was not good. Heisen, long jump for the second hit. He is also doubling down on the fast Boo kill. Not worried about falling.
Yeah, Heisen isn't messing around. Going for some equally tough strats, trying to keep this lead. Because he knows Punkay is a very talented runner, but he is as well. He is pulling off a lot of good gameplay from both.
It's crazy when you think about the fact that Punkay has actually died and he's keeping this race so even. And cheeky punch grab from Punkay. That may be one of the reasons why he likes to play on Japanese. He gets to the punch grab.
Maybe. It may also just be because it's what he's used to playing.
Yeah,
and he
he's
feels
used to
more
the
comfortable with the text
full
box speed.
Mhm. But pillarless attempt for Punkay. We'll see what's up. Is he going for 2? Is he going for 1? We'll see. But Tamaplus from Punkay, he wants that little bit of time save. If he does double pillarless 2, the Tamaplus really, really helps.
Yeah, really, really clean Tamaplus right there.
Punkay might be just legit ahead here now after Tamaplus. I don't think Heisen rocks it, but I might be wrong. Let's see what Punkay's got though. Is it a second pillarless? And it looks like he's not going for it. He might be opting for HMC a little earlier on then. Or, yeah, I guess that's it. Couldn't really see anything else happening.
Unless maybe he's doing the 5th star in HMC. I remember him talking about that the other day. What is it, Toxic Maze? I think he said Toxic Maze only loses like a second. Compared to... I can't remember. I think it's compared to CCM 18.
CCM 18?
Yeah.
HMC late?
Yeah.
I think actually it's practically the same speed if you don't punch grab the second MIPS. It might save a little bit of time, the HMC late, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's probably the route Punkay is going to go with, because I remember him talking about that when he was commentating one of the other races. Also, Heisen not having a good time with pillarless right now.
Yeah. It almost looked like he was going for topless as a backup. Maybe fell into a little bit of that 120 star muscle memory, but still gets Klepto easily. Overshoots the star twice. Heisen struggling to get up and finish SSL.
So now we see Punkay really starting to take over right here.
Actually, now that I think about it, Punkay in previous 70-star races has done the Toxic Maze route. And that makes it so that we won't be synced up for quite a while. We won't know for sure what the lead is like and who has it until Tippy, but we should have a pretty good idea. If I had to wager, Punkay has a few second lead over Heisen, probably in the single digits, probably close to 10 though.
Heisen finally getting plus. That was a really interesting one because he didn't elect for the safety ground pound, but he did hit the fence, so he butt slid, but like he was still safe, so a little bit scary though.
Alright, Punkay going for the long jump lava boost, very nice. What's his ending? Goes for the safe ending here. I can respect it. Don't want to fall down. And so since Punkay did CCM 17 and did not do double pillarless, for the people that don't know, you want 30 stars for Didar Docs, and since he won't have 30, he'll have to do agency early. Basically, that's the explanation. You need 30 stars if you want to do HMC late. But Punkay cruising in Lethal Lava Land, no troubles yet, and he's pretty much sunk the hardest stars in 70 star here, I think, for Lethal Lava Land. Just the volcano stuff and hot log rolling, I'd say, is the hard stuff. Heisenburger, very nice ledge grab skip. Ooh, but pushes the bully the wrong way. Punkay saving quite a bit of time there. Punkay just looking a little cleaner.
Yeah, they both got the same star, but Punkay started a little bit later and made up some of the gap, like you can already see from just that star that Punkay's making up time. Well, not making up, but like taking time away from Heisen.
One thing though, I do want to say, we've seen some really solid gameplay for a good like 15 minutes, but somebody's got to crack eventually. You never really see perfect races from people, and definitely not from two people. It's only amount of time. It's just about who has, better focus and I don't know, better mental strength at this point.
And we were saying at the start that this very well could be one of our, best races so far.
Yeah,
both runners could get a 49. I mean, they're making mistakes, but they're making small mistakes. They're not making really big ones. Besides Punkay's death.
Yeah. Heisenburger messing up the movement here, going to the volcano. That's actually quite a bit of time loss. Probably 5 seconds. Still not major though, I guess, in most people's eyes. Punkay going for Toxic Maze clip. Can't do the Toxic Maze BLJ he so loves because BLJ's banned in 70 star. We don't like them.
But having a really solid Toxic Maze star to this point.
Yeah, getting the clip is very crucial.
And he also made the clip with the right angle to wall kick too, so...
Yep, sometimes you can just fall on the ground and wait for Mario to get up after getting squashed. Alright, Heisenburger, second time in the volcano now. Aces the movement, very nice. Can be kind of tough sometimes.
I find it hard to bounce back. When you mess up that movement to the volcano once, you're just feeling bad about it, so you sometimes make the same mistake.
Yeah, sometimes you just think in your head, oh wait, was it a different angle for that long jump, maybe, perhaps? I don't know. You like second guess yourself sometimes on mistakes. Punkay, very clean box triple jump, can be quite difficult here in HMC.
Yeah, after the death, I mean, Punkay has really been buckling down, just playing really well to this point. Very impressive start for him.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing swell, I'd say. Everything is Punkay with him. And Heisenburger, maybe not going, you know, hamburgers enough right now.
That was a really bad pun, okay.
Yeah, it was. I'll own it. But I tried. I try as hard as I can for the fans, for the viewers. Clock. But Heisenburger in Dardardox, things kind of chilling down a little bit, doing some breaststrokes here underwater. This is pretty much the middle part of the 70-star races where things, you know, get pretty chill for a while when you get into the DDD segments, especially with HMC early. You know, it's a pretty normal stage in 70-star. A lot of the spiciness comes from the HMC 100 coin with reds. It comes from, you know, if you do the BLJ. It comes from, you know, metal cap, I guess, because there's another box triple jump involved. But HMC and 70-star, very tame. And
Yeah, Punkay with a really solid HMC, but he did get bad boulder RNG on the last star, so he lost about a second to that.
Punkay going for a Christmas miracle here. Looks very good. Indeed, making it happen. Punkay looking like Santa Claus right now.
Punkay in more Christmas spirit than we saw from Toast in that last race. So
yeah, that wasn't very holiday-like from Toast Rider.
Holly jolly.
Yeah, what a Grinch. Heisenburger electing to do Christmas Miracle a little bit later, wants to get a little bit closer to the holidays, perhaps. But Punkay, you know, might have gotten some good Black Friday deals there in HMC. Manta Rings for Heisenburger. Can be pretty straightforward, but if he fails, you could lose a lot of time. No issues there. Oh, okay. Punkay missing the cheat preventions twice. He had the backup there, but he didn't do it. Punkay, you know, perhaps splicing in a run against Heisenburger, doesn't want his reputation ruined, but could in fact be ruining his reputation by, you know, being caught splicing.
So I haven't seen this situation before. Does he get another chance if he asks for it, or like, what happens here?
I don't know.
I've never seen this happen before, messing up both cheat preventions. Like,
Heisenburger, you know, going for Fire Sea Reds here, looking good. He's on pace for the Lava Boost early Ellies. At this point, if I were the one choosing the preventions, I would just have Punkay press R a bunch of times while standing in the middle of the castle. At this point, he's lost the ones that don't lose him time. Have him take a 5-second penalty for all I know. Okay, Heisen getting shocked. Very shocking. I'm not a big fan of delaying the dive on the side flip wall kick. I've seen a lot of people go for it, and then I always see them get shocked. I'm more of a fan of side flip wall kick, instant dive, and then, or it's like a low dive, and then you kind of carry it through. Heisenburger still nailing, you know, the early Ellies and some good backup movement here in Fire Sea. Not many opportunities for Punkay, but Punkay going for front sub here. Will it pay off? Looks good on the approach. A little bit wide, though. Oh, no. he doesn't quite make it up. This is definitely losing time over Heisenberger. Punkay looking like, I don't know. He can't handle his water.
Puncay just really enjoying that swim, just like a little kid that just doesn't want to get out of the pool, you know?
Or like he was trying to jump out of the pool, but he, you know, kept missing the ledge. He didn't want to like go all the way to the back of the sub to get to the ladder, you know? Most people get out of the pool using ladder, but then some people just jump up and use like the edge. Punkay was trying to jump up and use the edge, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, Punkay was trying to be that show-off kid.
Not enough strength from Punkay. And we see a huge star lead for Punkay, but he's not really ahead by that much because Fire Seed takes quite a while, and HMC is a very fast stage. So we'll see Heisenberger just rack up the stars eventually. Okay, going for Fire Seed, red coins. Let's see what he's got. Can save some time over Heisenberger here. Heisenberger losing a coin from one of the boxes. That will be his spare gone. Skeeter looking like it's in a good position though. Heisenberger has to chase that extra coin. Punkay taking fire damage. This is not good. No fire boost early at least for Punkay. Wow. Okay. I guess he missed that coin and then burned himself. Punkay looking not very good in Fire Steel at all. I think he's gonna completely miss the early Ellie's here.
Yeah, now they...
Yeah, that's a complete miss.
Not a
So
common mistake
Heisenberger,
you would expect from Punkay.
yeah, Heisenberger saving a lot of time here in Fire Steel. Luckily though, Punkay can do the good ending here because, you know, he's at the beginning part of this cycle. Heisenberger, you know, didn't have the best ending, so Punkay can mitigate some of the time loss here with a good one. And it looks good. Heisenberger doing a backup movement here to get over the edge here. Ledge grab. Nice Chuckya grab, very optimal.
Fairly solid Chucky RNG. No problems
Yep,
there.
sometimes the coins can fly like crazy. And Heisenberger jumping a little bit early for that coin. Might touch the switch here on his way to the star. Doesn't really matter. But
Now, does that have anything to do with lag, with the water rising, or no?
I don't think that the water rising causes lag.
Okay. So then hitting the switch honestly doesn't matter.
No, I don't think it does. What can happen is sometimes though you'll touch the switch before grabbing the star, and then at that point you might have to swim for the star, which would be rough. Heisenberger opting for no triple jump wall kicks here in Wet Dry World. All right, rubbing up against the box for maybe good luck, perhaps. I heard that works in some cultures. Ooh, really safe on the wall kicks here.
Still messing it up, but...
I don't know if the safety is really going to help Heisenberger. It'd really be on Punkay to fail. But it could be a good game plan. You know, going safe and hoping that Punkay screws up. Maybe he's feeling that he's losing in terms of raw power when it comes to Mario. Let's see what Punkay's got. He's almost certainly going for this triple jump wall kick. I see him practice it all the time. He's doing it without the side flip, and that's a miss. Heisenberger looking like 200 IQ at this point. Knowing Punkay would mess up. Insane. Heisenberger, he's in his head.
Puncayshun, maybe, you know, giving into the temptation, maybe he did turn on Black Panther. You never know.
Yeah, a very appealing movie. I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard it's good. I don't know, I'm not big into superhero movies.
I don't know, maybe we'll have to ask Toast Rider.
Yeah, we could ask Toast Rider next race when he's watching Infinity War. Alright, Punkay's second triple jump wall kick. This one saves even less time, and he nails the one that matters less, unfortunately.
At least mitigates a little bit of the time that he lost from missing
Yeah,
it
it
the first
does.
time.
It does. It probably almost evens him out versus Heisenberger. He's in tiny, huge island, going for secrets here. Things can get pretty saucy. Interesting camera work. Oh no, it doesn't quite make it. Jumps too far away, doesn't quite get a double jump. Once you fail to get that third secret, things always escalate, and he bonks and falls all the way down there. That was definitely a level 2, perhaps level 3 bonk. Heisenberger losing quite a lot of time on secrets here. And ledge grab.
That is just
Yeah,
one of the
THI secrets, things just snowball out of control.
yeah, such a brutal star. One of my least favorite in the entire
Okay,
run.
double box break here in wet dry roll. He's pulling out some serious sauce. I love the double box kick. It is so nice looking. And definitely a good time saver if you can do it right. Ooh, coins falling exactly where Puncay wants them.
Beautiful RNG.
Perhaps he is placing in, you know.
Well,
hard
he
to
did
say.
get the cheat prevention, so we know he's not splicing.
Yeah, he got the backup of the backup.
Yeah, third try cheat
Better.
prevention.
Okay, Puncay, not the best angle at all. Triple jumps into nothing. I don't know what that was.
Missing the side flip
okay,
too.
yeah, misses it. Puncay, okay, maybe he's trying to show us not a splicer, because why would you splice that in? That just looks stupid.
Strategically splicing in his own mistakes to make himself.
I don't know,
look more
but did
human.
Puncay splice or did he not splice? We'll find out after the race, but you could bet on it at buy.gg. You know, if he is splicing, then a bet for Heisenberger would be a bet for, you know, buying some burgers. I don't know. But check them out. You know, they are linked in the bio, exclamation mark point thing, bet in chat. And you can get linked there as well. They are sponsoring this tournament and a couple others, helping the prize pools out, and you know, making the magic happen.
Yeah, again, just make sure you're of legal betting age and that it is legal in your country. And
Yeah.
you can bet on these amazing races for not only this Mario 64 tournament, but also for the Mario Odyssey and Super Metroid tournament as well.
Definitely. Check them out, man. So, Puncay going for Tiny Huge Island Secrets. Can he nail them?
If you can.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Puncay
cannot.
definitely not nailing them at all. Tried to use a staple instead, but
Heisenberger knew that Puncay would also mess them up, trying to make the race really close.
I guess.
Heisenberger
just
had time
make it-
to study the spliced race, so he knows what's up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know why you would mess up on purpose. Maybe he's trying to mess up as much as he can and still barely win.
A true showman.
Alright, Puncay, will he go for the mountain clip here to
Ooh,
save a couple
bonk
tenths
from
of a second?
Heisen.
Yeah, Heisen falling all the way down, and he can't quite wall kick here. Okay, going for the mountain clip to save a few tenths of a second, and it does work.
I thought I heard that optimally that does save basically a full second.
No, I don't think it's that much.
Really? Okay. I guess I heard wrong.
At least as far as I know, it's not.
Well, all time save is good time save.
If you can get it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, you know, Heisen, not having too much trouble on Telltale Mountain Red coins. That can be a serious bop sometimes. No death is always a good sign. Okay, doing some weed whacking. Just kicking them. He kicks them so hard that they're just uprooted.
Are they uprooted? They kind of go back into the ground.
I don't know, they like disappear though. Yeah, maybe he kicks them into the ground so far in that, I don't know, they just die because they go down to the core of the planet. I don't know.
That'd be some impressive strength, kicking them all the way down to the core. But Mario is a superhuman.
Yeah, he's pretty strong. He throws that big Bowser into bombs. Pretty effortlessly. Unless you're cheese on world record pace, that is.
Okay, missing Breezeless.
Yeah, he goes for the 2-second time save, but he's going to be eating more than a 2-second time loss now because of it. So the risk reward is, you know, not that great for Breezeless.
I mean, it is still only like a few seconds if you miss it, compared to just normally going for it.
Heisen,
So.
what has he got? Nope, no Breezeless. He is going for the guaranteed time save over Puncay. I can get behind it.
I think the only reason to still want to go for Breezeless is it's again, it's like 2 seconds. It's, you know,
Ooh,
more than
double
just,
edge
like,
grab from Puncay.
it's about as hard as some of the other strats that only save less than a second, but that one saves more, so.
All right, Heisen, time for Snowman's Land. Let's see what he's got. Snowman's big head can be pretty difficult. Doing the speed kick movement. Heisenburger, ooh, really nice up to that ledge thing that you can do. All right, that was solid. A little extra butt slide there into the star, but could have just been doing that to cool off a little bit. Burning his butt in Fire Sea, you know, could hurt a little bit.
Yeah, the only way Snowman's head could have been better is if he went for the pass strat that Tama goes for. But I don't think any runner other than Tama goes for that strat yet.
The single star. Oh,
Yeah.
Heisenburger bonk on the box. That's the tough part about roll from the freezing pond that way. You're practically blind with the ground pound. Yeah, the single star is not very common. I don't think that's necessarily a good strat for RTA, but it's pretty swag looking.
It definitely saves time, and Thomas says that he's gotten it down, so I can imagine that strat is going to be one of, one of the single star strats that may be reaching the surface in due time. But we will have to wait and find out.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Because you fail one side flip and then it's just all over. Like imagine you get on top of the penguin, then you just fail your side flip. It's rip. Okay, doing reds. Looking pretty good. Side flip, wall kick. Okay, yeah, had to navigate very far left to make it around that that ceiling that was above him. Very nice. Rolls out, misses the star, has to jump into it. Not the best ending, but still pretty good from Punkay. And now we will see Heisen do a lot of castle movement here. He has HMC late. Luckily, he has a couple stars, though, that he can get without stage exit. So he has MIPS, too, and he has Toad. That will save quite a bit of time. The stage exit is actually quite a big deal. It takes about 15 seconds for re-entry.
Punkay with a nearly flawless Snowman's head. Really solid movement from him.
Heisenburger, no punch grab on MIPS.
And after HMC / SL, we'll really be able to tell how far the gap between these players are.
We'll know for sure. Basically, whoever gets 58 stars first is the winner. From what I can tell, I meant the route winner, not the race winner. Okay, I got a little ahead of myself there. My bad.
I mean, you may still be right, but who knows?
I might still be right, but don't quote me on it. Ooh, Heisenburger screwing up the box triple jump. But Punkay, it looks like he's going to hit 58 first. SL Reds, though, they do take a while. 30 seconds, in fact. And only if you do them optimally. Alright, looks like Heisenburger, doing pretty well here in HMC, besides the box triple jump.
Ooh, bad boulder.
Oh, yeah,
RNG.
boulders in his way. Not the best luck for Heisenburger. Puncayshun, perhaps, bribing them to hit Heisenburger. I'm not quite sure how that works out.
But Puncayshun also had bad boulder RNG. But I don't think he got hit by the boulder, so still a little bit of time.
Maybe Punkay took the extra time with the boulder there in his way to talk to it. Say, you know what? Hit Heisenburger later, all right? Paid him some money, undisclosed amount, and then moved on.
He paid
The
him
real
2
strategy,
HP.
the real strategy of HMC early is to pay off the boulder. And we see Punkay hitting that magical 58 first. He is confirmed in the lead. By how much? It's hard to say.
We'll really be able to tell when they hit the 50 star door. So if you remember those times.
If I had to guess, it might be oh wow, it's a lot, because Heisenburger hasn't done Christmas Miracle yet, and this is a 25-26 second star.
Yeah.
So Punkay probably has about a 30-second lead, maybe even more. Kind of pulling into the lead without anyone knowing for sure.
Yeah, Punkay's just been really chugging along. Like, he's been going for faster strats, and he's missing a few of them, but he's also making a lot of them, so he's still
Oh,
making up.
Punkay, glitchy wall kick attempt. And not quite working out. And missed May's entry. He jump dove. He was a little bit late on the dive, I guess, or a little bit high on the jump. Either one, you could say. And missed side flip. Punkay doing the backup strat for the second red coin there. And goes too far on the dive there. And fall damage. Punkay looking not too great on Rainbow Ride Reds. And that's a little bit of time save here for Heisenburger. Makes it a little bit more possible for him to catch up, especially if Punkay dies. Yeah,
really,
Punkay,
really sloppy red coins by Punkay.
and that was after failing Lakitu bounce too. I mean, Punkay, that was like 10 mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of little mistakes that all added up to one not so little mistake.
And we'll see Heisenburger go for a more traditional Lakitu bounce here. Probably won't screw it up. Okay, a glitchy wall kick from puncayshun, and he's got the bounce.
They both got the bounce.
Very nice grab from both players on the pole as well. But look at Punkay. He's saving time. Look at him. He's gaining him. He's past Heisen, and Heisen started first. Insane.
Yeah, Heisen about a full star, a full Rainbow Ride Red Coin star behind, plus maybe a second.
Yeah, pretty much exactly a whole Rainbow Ride star behind, because if you think about the fact that he's on English, he'll have faster Bowser text at the end.
Yeah.
Now, puncayshun, he's probably going for swinging in the breeze with the nice long jump here. Oh no, he's just going to do tricky triangles first. He might do a safer swing in the breeze, but he
and a
dives,
bonk.
yeah, a little bit off timing there. Falls down quite a bit, level 2 bonk.
I haven't seen that bonk before, so I almost thought there was a chance he would fall off, but
No,
the gap
yeah,
not big enough for him to fall.
There's a gap there, and it's really
Yeah.
scary, but you can't fall down from that bonk. I think you could probably crawl off the ledge, but no. All right, yeah, he's going for the fast swing in the breeze now. This can net him a nice half a second, but he already screws it up. That's a problem. That's why, actually, if I were doing that strat, I would do it before tricky triangles, because then he could have just switched to tricky triangles instead of having to go over to this flame shooter. And he's on the falling platform after a ledge grab. All right, he's finally up there. Heisenburger, he must have died without looking. We were watching Punkay drop sauce, and Heisenburger must have been dropping sauce.
Both players just can't hold on to that sauce.
Yeah. Their container's not quite big enough. Heisenburger, level 1 bonk, misses a side flip. And now we have TikTok clock 100 coin for puncayshun. We saw him lose the 120 star grand finals narrowly from a death here in TikTok clock 100 coins. So let's see if he can hold it together here.
Yeah, still a very close race, and TTC is a very scary level, so it's still anyone's race at this point.
Yeah. Punkay definitely favored. He's in the driver's seatbelt, plugged in. But, Heisenburger could be driving a car with more gas in it. We don't know for sure.
Or even maybe higher quality gas.
Yeah, Punkay definitely a fan of the just regular unleaded. Okay, small mistakes here on TikTok clock 100 coin, but oh yeah, he's going for all the fast strats. Those jump off the triangle boxes can be kind of difficult if you don't know what's going on.
Heisen having a little trouble with that triple
Yeah,
jump
a
there.
lot of trouble. Heisen losing more time than Punkay did over the course of the whole star in just that one mistake. So it'll really have to come down to probably Punkay failing the triple jump wall kicks or dying in sky at this
Or
point.
even just consistent sloppy gameplay throughout the rest of these 5 stars. I mean, it can add up.
It could. I don't know if I'd necessarily associate Punkay with that, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
that's a good point.
He might be on good pace, actually. Punkay, I think he's actually on really nice pace. Now that I think about it. I think he's definitely on sub 50. But making as many mistakes as possible just despite me, trying to hype him up here.
Commentators
And
first, maybe.
Heisenburger, that is a level something bonk. I don't know what to call that. That's like a level 10 bonk.
But at least he didn't die. That would have been a lot more time. Missing the
Heisenburger
box
missing,
kick.
yeah, missing box kick a little bit too early for the box's tastes.
Really just not a good 100 coins for Heisen.
No, definitely not. That was probably like 45 seconds gone on 100 coin. If I had to guess.
It's such a rough start at the end of a run too, because there's just so many spots for mistakes, and they can be very, very deadly.
Okay, Punkay getting a hand. That could help him later. I'm not sure. Now Heisen finally on the time-moving triple jump wall kicks. Very nice start. It's good to get it out of the way. He's going for the fast pendulums, and that is a bonk. Couldn't quite make it up. The fast pendulum movement can be quite difficult. Okay, side flip triple jump wall kick on the boxes here, pulling the simply out on time jumps on moving bars here. But, you know, pretty much just time jumps on one bar. Oh, wait, no. He falls down. Level 2 bonk. Level 3 bonk. And he falls off again. Punkay, he falls off again. And a rage pause. Yeah, just for some extra flair. Punkay trying as hard as he can to lose as much time as possible. And I think 49 might be off the table now.
Wow. Just
Yeah,
like that.
after that, I think it's off the table.
That just goes to show you how difficult 49 is, especially for a race.
Punkay playing pretty decent, but rip. Rip the dream.
But he can still secure a victory if he doesn't have any mistakes in Sky.
Yeah, he can. And if he doesn't watch Black Panther.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
It can be pretty tempting sometimes. Oh,
Missing
Punkay!
the red coin
He
star.
completely misses the star. He tried to kick off the wall, perhaps to grab it. Yeah, rip Punkay. It looks like he's looking at a low 50.
Which is still a very respectable race time.
Oh yeah, that's a good time. You have to play pretty well to beat that.
But certainly not the type of race I'm sure he was hoping for.
Because
he was mentioning in his pregame interview that he got a 50.02 with a terrible tippy, so I'm sure he was expecting a 49.
Well, maybe this would qualify as a terrible tippy.
Yeah.
Hard to know. Okay, though, chugging through Sky. Hopefully he's got that triple jump wall kick on point. You know, more of a 120 star runner. Used to doing it with the reds. Usually, you go for the pole. Let's see what he's got.
Will he go for left or right side? It's
He's
looking
doing
like
left.
Yeah.
Looking like moving left. And that's a no-go.
Misses it
Falling
and
all the way down.
falls.
Manages to avoid fall damage with that dive rollout.
Will he go for it again?
And Heisenburger, he's gonna go grab Toad, but a ground pound gonna lose him even more time. Punkay moving left side. What does he got? And he's
Got
up
it
there.
this time. Second try.
I wouldn't expect him to somehow lose the amount of time he's ahead, but you never know. He could get Goomba'd here.
Okay.
No, he's fine. That was good.
Very scary. Goomba, though.
Heisenburger screwing up the movement after the last Toad to Sky. That's the problem. That Toad after TikTok clock is actually faster, but the movement can be kind of hard to ace. Okay, on Bowser throws, I'd say that he's usually fairly consistent at these. I hardly ever see him miss. Yeah, these are dead-on throws. Okay, looking really solid. And that is 3 for 3. Bowser struck out swinging.
Low 50 or low to mid 50 for Punkay.
Yeah, I'd call it a mid 50. I guess
Yeah.
after it hits the 20s, it's definitely mid. Very nice from Punkay. Still nabbing that win, even with an early death and not the best start from Punkay.
Heisen falling on left side.
Yeah,
Definitely still a lot of incentive to go fast in case, you know, tiebreakers in the bracket, because...
yeah, that's a good point.
Is this his first or
Oh,
second
the arrow
race?
platform isn't there. Heisenburger wasn't looking. Blind long jump. Hello, puncayshun. Congratulations on your win. How are you feeling? I guess besides the early death and womps, it looked pretty good.
Ooh, Heisen
Besides
falling.
perhaps time jumps on moving
All
bars
the way down.
and fire seed.
If you wanted me to be completely honest, I'm very, very annoyed by my gameplay, and I was just like shaking my head by some of the things happening.
Yeah, we saw the rage pause in TTC. We could tell you were not.
Yeah,
very happy
you
about
just
it.
could not
Dude.
get in.
I don't know what happened. Nothing was working, and I'm just like, really? I'm just gonna pull Liam Keynes and just like pause for a second or two.
Okay, you know, Punkay throwing some shots out at Liam Kings, but Liam Kings definitely paused a lot longer than you. You might have to step up your game. I think Liam Kings was like, it was like a 15-second pause. You could have done better. You only paused for like 3 seconds.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna talk about my run.
Sure.
So I did
Do the
like
rundown.
the baby route for Womps 100 because I'm just thinking, you know what? I just want to get out of this level. This loses like 2 seconds. makes
Wasn't
it way
really the
easier.
baby route, I guess.
I mean, it's a
until you
baby
screwed
route.
up.
It's a
Until you
baby
screwed
route
up
for
with the
Punkay.
half cycle.
Yeah. But you know, typical Punkay doing a 70-star race and losing like 30 plus seconds in Womps happens every time without fail, no matter what I do. I wasn't even like nervous.
Swamps is a tough stage, man.
I think it's just like a mental block or something.
All right, Heisen finishing up the Bowser fight right now, getting a mid 52.
Anyways, after Womps, for quite a while, I made no big mistake. Like, I got...
Yeah, you were good until Fire Sea.
Yeah, my Dark World was fine. Shigure Cycle got the double first Cs. My Wing Cap is fine. CCM was good. BBH is good. Got a really juicy Tama Quest and SSL. My basement as a whole, unless you count like Fire Sea and Diodire Docks as a part of basement, but I'm talking about like the 3 levels down there. It was like near perfect for sure. So I thought that was pretty cool, but unfortunately, when I was done with basement, my gameplay was just going downhill. I was screwing up like every star or almost every star, and I was just getting really annoyed. And not much of my run was like actually good, but I definitely gotta play better than that if I want to like even have a chance at taking the tournament or making it far.
They're not all going to be pretty, but you did just enough. You did what you needed to do to get the win today.
Yeah, you got the win now, and that's, you know, today's win is all that matters. Tomorrow's race is a different day. But welcome, Heisenburger. How are you feeling after that race? You know, mid 52, perhaps not the best. I saw that Tippy was giving you a little bit of trouble.
Actually, I felt pretty good about this. So like for races, I always feel the opposite as I do in PBs. I get nervous at the start, and then as the race goes on, I calm down, which is really weird because this run actually started off pretty well.
Yeah, your start was actually pretty solid.
Yeah, and then so I don't know if you guys know, but Alaska's been having a lot of earthquakes and stuff, and we've been having a lot of aftershocks too. And during Fire Sea, I actually felt one, and it scared the something out of me.
Yes.
Yeah, but luckily I managed to play right through that, and I even got lava boost. I was shocked.
And then you messed up the ending though after getting amped.
Yeah,
you were
at least I got the
cycle
though. But yeah,
not even tectonic plates shifting can cause Heisen throw up lava boost. Very impressive. You know, Heisen trying to flex on stream even though he lost the race. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna work. Chat might not be buying it. Let me know. One in chat if you're buying it.
But yeah, I definitely felt like I had some pretty strong parts there. I wasn't actually keeping up with the race, but I heard Punkay had like a death or something. So I knew I had the lead for a little bit.
You did.
But yeah, I felt like pretty good about this race overall, except for a few chokes.
Yeah, there was some solid gameplay for sure.
I died on Wild Blue.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
It was really epic. I just like I grabbed it onto the tree like really low, and then
it was super low.
I just did like a jump dive, and then I died. I think that was my only death. Maybe I died somewhere else.
That was your only death.
Yeah, I made it to Rainbow Ride until I had mine. I was hoping to clutch it out with 0 deaths.
Yeah, your Rainbow Ride was kind of Monka. I mean, so was Punkay's though. He went for glitchy wall kick, fails, and then does like the worst reds I've seen from him ever.
Yeah, I was definitely shaking my head during that. I don't really know why the glitchy wall kick screwed up in the first place. It looked fine to me, but it's like somewhat precise, I guess. At least I got second try.
Yeah, it was a good second try. We actually saw Heisen enter like a do bounce before you, and then you passed him because of glitchy wall kick and a couple other factors.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a great race to watch. Congratulations again, Punkay, on your win, and we are looking forward to seeing more from both of you guys again soon. I'd like to shout out Vi.gg again, our sponsor for this event. You know, exclamation bet in chat to check them out. We also have a nice link in the bio. Can bet on all of your favorite runners. Could have bet on Punkay. Could have made a pretty penny. You know, bought some Heisenburgers perhaps from McDonald's. I don't know. You know, he looks pretty free at this point, though. I don't know if you need the Vi.gg money. Not sure. And tomorrow, the GSA schedule keeps going, keeps chugging. 3 p.m. EST, we have Super Mario Odyssey, any percent Stravos kicking it out against All New Luke. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. And we go all the way to the end tomorrow, ending with Blue Esports Paracusia versus Toast Rider. And that should be also another very interesting match. And yeah, thank you again, Cartoon Buffoon, for the commentary today. It's been a pleasure to have you with me.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. A lot of fun races. GG to both Punkay and Heisenberg for a good race.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow.